I'm Max Siege, Senior Mechanical Engineer here at Censys Technologies, and today we're going to be going over how to properly pot the capacitors of your Sentaero 6's VTOL motors. Step 1 is we're going to mark the motor with a little piece of blue painter's tape with where your propeller is, since we have to remove it. And we need to know where it goes when we put it back on. Next, we're going to remove the propeller using our torque screwdriver. We'll set this aside for now, and we'll reinstall it later. Next, using a long cotton swab, we're going to clean the 3 capacitors of the Vertic G1 motors with isopropyl alcohol. This is to remove any dust or debris that may be on the motors and capacitors before we apply the silicone potting material. The components we're looking at are these 3 capacitors inside of the motor bell. We're going to be applying a silicone potting material between the capacitor and this aluminum pillar on the motor housing's wall. This will prevent vibration damage to the capacitors. We're now going to allow this to dry for 5 minutes before applying the potting material. With the capacitors now dry, we're going to apply this silicone potting material to the capacitors. To apply the potting material, rotate the motor bell so that it is just over the capacitors. We don't want to go directly down into the capacitors, but rather to the right and to the left of it. Starting from the bottom, apply a thin bead of silicone potting material up the side of the capacitor, connecting it to the aluminum wall of the motor. This silicone potting material takes a full 24 hours to cure before you can fly. However, we can reinstall the propellers now. To reinstall the propeller, slot all 4 bolts along with their washers, the prop washer, and the prop spacer onto the propeller, as they were beforehand. Lightly apply blue Loctite to each of the 4 exposed threads. Using the blue tape that we placed on the motor bell earlier, make sure the propeller is properly aligned on the motor so that the propeller will park properly in forward flight. We're going to tighten down all 4 of the bolts until they're flush but not torqued down. Once all 4 screws are seated, we're going to use our torque screwdriver to torque them down to 8 inch-pounds in a cross pattern. With all 4 screws properly secured, it's safe to torque mark each screw to make sure that we know if it shifts in place during flight. Now with all 3 capacitors properly potted on this motor and the propeller reinstalled, you can repeat this process on the 3 remaining VTOL motors and the pusher motor on your Sentaero 6. After a full 24 hours of cure time, you're safe to fly.